Hello, I'm James and welcome to Snap Muppet. So in this episode we're going to be having a look at in-game purchases and also what to spend your gold on. So let's start off with the most simple thing we need to look at, which is what to spend your gold on. So we go into missions, and here you can see you can refill your missions. So it's 120 gold, and when you refill it, I don't know if I've got any available now. You'll get an easy mission and a hard mission. So hard, you will always get that. Hard mission is 100 credits and an easy one is 50 credits. So 120 gold, 150 credits. Very simple. That's what you need to be spending your gold on. I'll come to why in a minute. If you go to the shop, let's see what we can get for 120 gold. We can get 150 credits. Wow, that's exactly the same as refreshing your missions. However, if we go back into the missions, we can see that you get these pink tokens, which is your season pass experience. So as you progress up the season, you unlock more rewards. So you're already getting 75 season XP as a bonus. So if we go into the season XP, there's many things you can get in there. So more gold, more credits. As far as in-game purchases go, every month there's a new season. At the start of the season you can purchase a season pass. That season pass will unlock more rewards along the way. I think it's worth it. As you can see clearly, I've purchased it. You can purchase one that gives you 10 extra levels, or you can purchase the basic one. I think the extra levels is $13.99 on the basic one's $8.99, something like that. In hindsight, you don't need the 10 extra levels. Just play games. I think it's 36 season XP for a win and like 16 to 18, something like that for a loss. That doesn't include just starting a game and just retreating. That doesn't work. That gets you way less. So you can't just keep doing that. I think you still get the full 16 if you play to like turn 4 or something. That's something I'd like to look at actually. I'll look into that. Season pass, definitely worth buying. If it's the only purchase you make every month on the game, I think that's worth buying just because of the extra things that you get. There are some things that are free to everybody, regardless of whether you've got the pass or not. But yeah, that's worth buying. So yeah, so the refreshing the missions is what you want to be doing. You want to just spam that as much as you can. Not only do you get the season XP, but you also progress along your weekly challenge. I mean, you're probably going to complete the weekly challenge anyway, but this absolutely guarantees that you're going to complete the weekly challenge, and these are the things you get from completing like day one. I say day one. Complete 5 challenges, you unlock this, and complete 25. There's 500 credits, 100 gold, and 900 season pass XP. So there's really no reason not to be doing that. If you're putting your finger over it thinking, ooh, should I spend 120 gold on that? Just do it, because that is the best way to progress your collection level and get credits and yeah, get further in the game. If we go into the shop, we'll come back to the one-off purchases in a moment. So as we've just said, 120 gold gets you 150 credits, 400 gold gets you 500 credits. They're exactly the same. Don't worry about the maths. There's no benefit to getting the 400 one to the 120 one. It is the same. It equates to the same percentage of credits to gold ratio. The only thing is you can only do it a limited number of times a day. The only time I could see that you would really spam this, or that you would be buying these all the time, is if you had a wealth of gold and you didn't know where to spend it and you just had so much gold. I have done this a few times, but it's always when I want to just upgrade a card just to get to like the next collector's reserve or something like that, and it's kind of stupid. I mean, just be patient. I've made loads of mistakes with it, but patience is key in this game. You'd be better off waiting and refreshing missions, because you will run out of gold, because you just will run out of gold. You can purchase gold, oh yeah, and then you'll never run out of gold, but it's not cheap. So you can purchase gold in many different forms. I don't know if you're watching this on your phone or whatever you're doing, but I don't know whether you play on your phone, but if you play on Steam, you'll notice that the things are cheaper. So the Hearts Wild bundle, which is one of the one-off purchases that came out, was $25.99 on in-game on Steam, and it was $31.99 on my mobile. So it's either an oversight or it's just better to do it through Steam and they want you to do it through Steam, or I don't know. I haven't got to the bottom of that yet, but it was definitely better through Steam. As you can see, I've purchased a Cyber Holiday. There's only 9 hours left on that, so you've either bought it already or it won't be there by the time this video comes out. So that's what you should be spending your gold on. Let's get back to that, which is the refreshing your missions. Okay, so in-game purchases, let's look at those. So it's gold, basically. They're the in-game purchases for real life money that you can buy. We've got 6 options. It's all gold. Gold is used basically to get credits to upgrade your cards and further your collection level, which is this little green button here. That is what the game is all about, really. From a point of view of collecting cards and card games and things, it's progressing the collection level is the thing you will become addicted to. There are some people that will really care about card variants. Sorry to laugh, but you can see, like, you could buy the White Queen in a pixel variant for 700 gold. Yeah, you could do that. The only real benefit of doing that for me would be to take that pixel variant out of the pool of cards that might show up in the token shop or in a collector's reserve. So I'm not going to get that in the collector's reserve. Great, I've already got the White Queen, I don't want the pixel variant. But you would be insane to spend money on, I mean, what's that, 7, 14, 28, 34, so we're looking at like 5,200 gold, which is, you're looking about 60 quid, 60 pounds to buy those 6 variants and take them out the pool. You just don't bother unless there's something you really like, and if that's the way you play the game, great, hats off to you, because I can't do that. But if you just want to build a really nice deck of pixelated cards and go, oh, look at this lovely deck I've got, it's great, you might well get to infinity with it, and hats off to you. And if you do, I want to see it, because that I would love to be that guy, but unfortunately, yeah, I really want to get the best cards and win some games, which isn't going that great, actually, I will say. We might as well talk about the token shop while we're here. I've got a card pinned at the moment, which is null. I want this card. I've only got 1,700 tokens. It's 6,000. It's going to take forever for me to get that. So we won't go into great detail there, but if you're new to the game, at level 500, collection level 500, that's this, you will unlock the token shop, and I think you get 3,000 tokens, collector's tokens, to spend initially. What that is it just cycles through cards. They come up 3 times a day. You can buy a card that you won't have. If you don't buy it, you won't see it again until it cycles all the way through. If you've got it, it won't show up. You can get variants in there, which is really annoying. But I'm going to do a video on deck building and what to buy from the token shop, because it's way more in depth than just a little 2-minute chat. But what I really wanted to talk about today was the upcoming Winter Wonderland bundle. So what I've done is I've taken the in-game purchases, which I'm going to bring to the front now, make it bigger for you without covering my hideous face. So what we've got here are the gold purchases that you can get in the game, and what I've done is I've broken that down to how many collector's levels you will get per pound. So in layman's terms, or an easy way to understand, let's look at the 300 one. You get 300 gold, which is enough to buy 360 credits. If you just use the credit shop, or even if you just refresh missions, you'll get 306. Without anything else being added into it, like opening caches and advancing down your season pass, you will get 360 credits, which equates to, so 100 credits will get you 2 levels in your collection pass. So 360 credits will get you 7.2 collection levels. Obviously it's not a whole number, but it's just, that's the best way to look at it, because when you make multiple purchases, you can add these part numbers up and work out what's the better value. That 300 gold equates to 69 pence per collection level. So if you have a look down the list there, the best value one is the 8,000 gold, 192 collection levels, 47 pence per level. For some reason, I don't know why that is, if it's an oversight or if they're trying to trick us, or my maths is wrong, but the 3,850 gold is 0.49 pounds, so 49 pence, but it's only 48 pence per collection level for the previous one. So I don't know why you wouldn't just I guess if you've got exactly 45 pounds and you're thinking, oh, I can't wait till I get the 8,001, 2,600 isn't really enough, I'll just buy that. Yeah, that's, just be patient, wait till you've got enough money to buy the 8,000 gold one. So that's that broken down for you. When if someone says, oh, give us 47 pence and you can have a collection level, you'd probably go, yeah. But you know, when you start talking money like £90 for 192 levels, it's an expensive hobby, I guess. I have had my mind changed on in-game purchases. My friend said to me, basically, you know, if you played World of Warcraft, or if you had a PS5, whatever, you might buy 1 game a month or 2 games a month, or you might pay a £10 subscription fee to World of Warcraft, or you might buy in-game gold in World of Warcraft. You might buy, maybe you play Dota 2 and you buy skins or immortal chests, whatever. You probably do make some sort of purchases towards that. If this is your only game, or mobile games are your hobby, then why is it any different? It feels like it's frowned upon in a way, like you're addicted to mobile games. And some people will be, absolutely, some people will be addicted to mobile games and they won't be able to help it. You know, sat on the bus and I'll just drop 300 quid on gold. Yeah. So I have made purchases, clearly. Like if you look at the in the shop there, I bought the last one that had collector's tokens in it. People are going to do it. That's how people make their money. It's fine, you know. If that's what you do, get on with it. I mean, I haven't been out for a drink for months, so the amount of money I've saved not drinking, yeah, let's just put it all into cards. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, get all the best cards or variants, whatever. So that's basically what you're getting in a nutshell there. That's how many collection levels you'll get per pound for each of these purchases. So clearly the 8,000 gold purchase is the best. The 2,600 is decent as well. It's only a penny away from the 8,000. So yeah, you want to be buying those ones. Probably stay clear for the from the lower ones, because the collection level per pound isn't that great. However, what is coming out, it was actually due to come out on the 21st of December, but I had a look on the website before I started this video and it's now changed to the 24th, so I don't know whether it's going to be the 21st or the 24th, but either way, the upcoming bundle, the Winter Wonderland, is incredible value. So for a start, it's 6,000 gold, which if you've saved up the gold by being really shrewd, patient, and not bought anything in game and not refreshed your missions, and you've smashed it all the way up to Galactic, like for 3 seasons, and you've passed all the season passes and all that, you've probably got that sat there. You can buy this without spending any money. Great, hats off to you, definitely do it. If you haven't, and you're thinking of making an in-game purchase, this is the best value thing that you can get, because as you can see there, it's a 6,000 gold, £67.49. So if you were to buy 8,000 gold in order to be able to purchase this Winter Wonderland bundle, 3/4 of 8,000 is 6,000, so 3/4 of 89.99 is 67.49. Very simple stuff. So that's what this will cost you out of your 89.99. And what you will get is much better value than just buying gold. So you get it's enough credits for 160 collection levels, which equates to 42 pence a level, which is 5 pence less than the gold bundle. Wow, I sound like such a nerd, as if I've even done this. Okay, so that's what you get. So it's already the best thing you can buy in the game right now, the best thing. But on top of all the collection levels that you get for 42 pence per level, on top of that, you get 100 sunspot boosters, which means you can immediately upgrade some cards and get some levels. You get a sunspot variant, which is nice, actually. I'm not that bothered about how the cards look. I'm just bothered about what the frames around the cards look like. But this is nice. He's chilled. He's on holiday. Yeah, nice guy in like a hot spring, having a nice time there. And it will take that card out of the pool of cards that you can get from your collectors, reserves, etc. You get an avatar, which is cool. You know, we're going to see that avatar everywhere, because I cannot imagine people not buying this bundle. There's a title, tacos after this. Great. I don't know about these taco titles. What's it about? Does someone who created the game really like tacos? I just don't get it. I'm missing something. I mean, I'm a Marvel fan, but I don't remember tacos being that prominent in the Marvel universe. Taco Man. Maybe Taco Bell, Belle, maybe that's a superhero. Yeah, whatever. But the best thing about it is the 2,000 collector's tokens. So if you were to buy gold and upgrade your collector's level, and you haven't completed pool 3, there's a chance you'll get 100 collector's tokens from the collector's reserve. You'd have to open, what, 20? Which is 20 multiplied by 12, which is what, 240? I don't like doing quick maths, but whatever. That's a lot of levels to get that many tokens, and that's saying that every cache that you open has tokens in, which we know it won't, because we know that I think every 7 caches you're guaranteed 1 card, something like that. You're guaranteed some credits. Yeah, so yeah. But in a nutshell, this is fantastic value. It must be bought. Like, if you're not going to make another in-game purchase, or, you know, maybe you've just started playing the game and you're looking and you think, oh, I really enjoy this game, buy this. Done. You get a nice Sunspot, which is an awesome card. It's so good. It could fit in any deck. Basically, when you have mana, or sorry, energy to spare, if you've got 3 energy to spare at the end of the turn, like perhaps you can't play a card or something, but if Sunspot's already on the board, he will gain that energy as power, so he'll become a 4 power card if you save 3 energy. It's great. It's really good. It's just a no-brainer. You just have to get this, unless of course you're not doing any in-app purchases at all, and in case just avoid it. But yeah, but this is so good value. I just can't tell you how good this is. It's the best I've seen. I think there was the previous one, which was a little more expensive, and you did get 3,000 collector's tokens, so that was okay. Anything with collector's tokens in it is well worth a shot. If you haven't got the cards that are in the bundle, it makes it even more worthwhile. So if you were looking at the Rogue and Gambit one that's just gone, if you didn't have Rogue or Gambit, yeah, maybe you would buy that. But if you have, it makes it way less worth it for somebody else who's thinking of purchasing it. So yeah, I mean, that's that. Basically the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Just yeah, just get that bought. I'll be buying it, or will I don't know. I mean, it depends. I'm gonna say I'm not buying it, and then when my girlfriend watches this video, she won't be able to complain at me on Christmas Day when she gets no presents and wonders where all the money's gone. Yeah, I'm not buying it, no way. But if I had the money, yeah, I'd totally buy that. Other things that we can have a look at are the season pass, which I did just touch on earlier, I think the season pass is worth it, because you get to unlock many more rewards than if you don't get one. I don't think the extra 10 levels is worth it, but that's for me, someone who's literally sat in the bath playing this game on this phone. Like, you're gonna get levels, but if you don't play it a lot, perhaps you will want the 10, but you don't need to worry too much about it, because the missions will give you enough. All these will give you enough to complete it to level 50. So if you're confident you can do that, that's fine. And let's be fair, the rewards after level 50 are pretty trash. It's like 50 credits here, a few boosters there. It's not ideal. It's just a little bit extra to progress in the game. There's nothing major. You don't get cards. You know, you're not going to open this and get like a pool 5 card. You're not going to get it. So maybe just get to level 50 with your basic pass, I would say. Yeah, and that's basically it. So just to touch on it one more time before you go, so you don't forget, these are okay. These credit purchases, they're okay. The mission refills are amazing. They're what you should be spending your gold on. You only ever use the credit purchases if you've got an absolute wealth of gold, but even then you might want to save your absolute wealth of gold for one of the in-game purchases that you can buy with gold. So there we go. I mean, let's look at Shielded Heart actually just before I go. If you haven't got Mr. Fantastic, well, you will have, because it's in the recruit season, but if, let's say you didn't, and you don't have Invisible Woman, and you don't have Doctor Doom, and let's say you want 2 of those cards, the credits is rubbish. 3,000 for 5,000, trash. But it would be good if you wanted Doctor Doom and Invisible Woman. For some reason, it was a deck that you had your heart set on, because you're going to be waiting a long time to get those cards probably, especially if you're hoping to get them from the token shop. Yeah, so then you would maybe think about it, but that's not a very good deal, isn't the Shielded Heart, to be fair, unless, like I said, you want those cards and you like the artwork. So I hope you can take something good from this video. I wish I'd known this before I started spending my gold on absolute trash. I'd probably be a lot further on than I am now. So look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.